Đó, đó thì bây giờ gấp 3 canxi để làm gì? Uống
Chị đi.
Ủa gì hay vậy mà ngày mai sao? Tự nhiên ngồi vậy là nói gì vậy? Cái là ngày mai sao? Thì ngày mai thì sao?
Chị Quỳnh mấy người rồi? 2 người. Ủa sao còn em thấy có một người mà cặp.
Ủa người ta đi đứng ở nhà chờ nè, Lâm nó không gọi em hả?
Đấy là em dẫn vô rồi. Em dẫn 2 người vô rồi. Sao em thấy em là cặp không?
Có 2 người chờ đang chờ đây đúng không?
Dạ.
Rồi sao bà đi qua đây?
Nhưng mà em nói là em nói để em quên.
Đi. Những thao tác em cần làm.
Rồi, ok.
Đây, nước mắt là bấm phát trực tiếp. Xong chuyển tab, anh ta lắp tab ha. Qua bên cái OBS. Em bấm xuống đây. Nó sẽ tự động đổi khung hình qua cái này. Nó sẽ gì vậy? Anh sẽ tự động nó kịp luôn.
Đó,
Nó sẽ tự động kiểm tra. Chị đang để standby thì em bấm phát trực tiếp xong.
tức là khi nào mà mình muốn lên live là chỉ cần chỉ có cái mình bấm phát trực tiếp trên live này mình on air là được.
Mấy trực tiếp thì nó cái này là nó on, nó sẽ nhận tín hiệu của Facebook.
Nó sẽ lên cái màn hình chờ đó.
Đúng rồi, cái màn hình chờ trước, xong rồi bấm qua này, xong là nó sẽ lên cái hình của solo.
Tới giờ nó lên màn hình chờ.
Đó, thì giờ đây nó đang màn hình chờ này. Đấy là giờ lên sớm quá, bị sớm hơn. Bây giờ là 8 phút lên chờ 8 phút rồi. Rồi bị quên vậy. Rồi, cái đó là xong rồi.
Màn hình chờ phải chờ. Xin lỗi you say ủa chưa gắn mic.
I don't have the mic yet. Am I speaking in the right angle?
Cái đồ lên đúng rẻ tôi đi. Đúng rẻ đây. Để cái bật giấy này, cái bật giấy.
Rồi, còn đối với cái này, cái tóc này, thì em bấm off, em bấm 2 cái background, bấm 2 cái background. Không gì thì hai, thì chỉ cần bấm cái này thì nó nhảy ra.
Cái bút lên live.
Ủa? Em tắt nè. Sao anh bấm lại tích đó?
Hả? Sao gì vậy?
Are we already live? Yeah. Oh my god.
Chung là bây giờ Facebook lên live. Cái đó là chưa? Lên rồi. Bấm trực tiếp rồi mà không vào cái app này rồi ok. Không gì không? Đây là màn hình người ta sẽ thấy đúng rồi. Ok. Bây giờ em muốn
Em muốn đem cái tóc rồi.
bây giờ lên live TikTok rồi. Bây giờ lên live Facebook.
Lên luôn.
2 more minutes, please.
Oh my God. How to oh, let me share this one first. Share. Repost. Okay. Just focus here. I like this new feature in Chrome. The split window. I like it.
Yeah. Very
Good morning. Oh, here's my mic. All right. So welcome again to Everyday English. Before we start in my usual introduction, let's start with the purpose why we do this. What's our purpose in this school and what's my purpose, why I keep doing this. I believe learning English is not just grammar or vocabulary. It's about courage. It's about finding the confidence to express yourself in real life situations, even when it feels challenging. That's why we created Everyday English to give you practical tools and encouragement so you can speak with ease and authenticity. So, welcome to today's episode of Everyday English, part of our Live 360 series by Victoria Edu. I'm Miss Yellow, and I'm so happy you're here. Together, we'll focus on building confidence and courage in speaking English. Because when you communicate freely, you can connect more deeply with the world around you. One more. Hello. So, we just started? Okay. There. All right. Hello. Sometimes we cannot avoid some technical errors. And I believe my first message is very important why we are doing this live streaming. Like, why are you keeping this live streaming 24 hours, 24/7? So I believe learning English is not just about grammar or vocabulary, it's about courage. It's about finding the confidence to express yourself in real life situations, even if it feels challenging. That's why we created Everyday English to give you practical tools and encouragement so you can speak with ease and authenticity. Welcome to today's episode of Everyday English, part of our Live 360 series of Victoria Edu. I'm Miss Yellow, and I'm so happy you're here. Together, we'll focus on building confidence and courage in speaking English. Because when you communicate freely, you can connect more deeply with the world around you. So now, we are working on confidence, not just grammar or vocabulary, but your courage. Excuse myself, I think I opened a wrong. This is what you called a technical error. I was so ready earlier, and then I realized I opened a wrong one. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 minute. Right. So the one thing that I opened earlier was the lesson yesterday, which is almost similar today. It's funny, like you can see some errors of the host here, which is very human, and you could somehow relate. Very relatable. So if you relate with this one, please say yes, I can relate. One moment. So this is how I prepare my presentation. When you see my screen with "Good morning, it's coffee time," because it always encouraged me every morning. All right. Okay, let's see who. Hi, everyone. It's me again, and I hope we could learn something and to share to you all our purpose, why we're doing this one. Okay, right. So welcome back. We will still focus on speaking courage, like what we did yesterday, right? Not waiting. You don't have to wait that I need to wait to be confident first. So when will you start? When will you feel confident? You just have to do it. Like what the Nike brand says, just do it, right? So don't wait to feel confident. Act first. Wow. Okay, so building speaking courage. As you can see, there is a man there jumping in on the tall building. You don't need to impress anyone here. You just need to be honest. Okay, so this is a very good start. Now let's try to check in the comment box. Type yes or no, okay? Type yes or no. Did you speak English yesterday? It's a very simple question. Did I speak? Is my voice low? Okay, if you don't hear it, I will say it again. Did you speak English yesterday? Okay, let's wait for the comment. It's just simply yes or no. But I really appreciate for those who reply a complete sentence. Yes, I spoke English yesterday. That's very grammatically correct, ideal. Okay, I'm also excited that you're here. Thank you so much. All right. Let's wait for another. Yes. Wow, I can feel that energy. 3 yeses. Yes. Okay, let's keep it coming. What else? Yes, I did. I love it. I can feel that you learned fast. For 1 week live streaming of Everyday English here with us at Victoria School, I can see the enthusiasm and something that you practice what you've learned the past few days. And of course, probably you already learned in your previous English classes when you're at school or language centers or even in your workplace. So I can feel there is already a fruit of our live streaming here, and I'm so grateful. I love Everyday English program. Yes, me too. Thank you so much, Wang Min Daily. Did I say it right? Okay, I want to improve my English. Okay. Myself as a lifelong learner, I also want to improve my English. So we're in the same boat. Okay, we'll do this together. All right. So whatever your answers are, they're all perfect. Meaning, yes, if you answer yes, meaning you're progressing, you're growing in practicing English. If you say not yet, means today is your chance. Don't wait for tomorrow. Okay? I'm gonna make you feel guilty today. I'm just kidding. Not yet means do it today. It's your chance to improve. First game, mini game. True or false. Okay? You can say type true or just letter T, or false, the complete spelling, or letter F. Number 1, confidence comes before action. Confidence comes before action. It means you want to feel the confidence first, then you act. Is that true or false? In other words, feelings first before doing. Do you sometimes do that in some scenario, not just practicing English? Or number two, small actions count. Like for example, you are trying to do yoga exercises, workout, like what we talked about yesterday. But it's so difficult to start, right? The first thing that really challenge you is to leave where your bed or to decide, am I going to the gym or not? That's the first challenge. And that's a small action that really counts if you mean what you said. Yeah. So is it true or false? Number one, is it true or false? Or number two, true or false? Okay. So let's check the answers. Number one is false. Okay, why? Maybe for other people it works for them, but sometimes feelings are just your emotions that sometimes it could make you doubt what you can do. So if you could try to make small actions, even you're not perfect, that's great. Okay. Yeah. Game number 2. Let's talk about your habits. Okay. Let me just check your comments. Quick habit check. Answer yes or no. Y or N is okay as well. Y or N. Oh, sorry, I missed reading some messages here. All right, it's okay. It doesn't matter if you made a mistake. That's fine. That is really fine. Okay. Mini game number 2. Quick habit check. Answer yes or no. Do you usually practice English only in your head? Do you do that? If you ask me, I do that many times. I think since I was young. I think I've the great thing, the funny thing here doing live streaming, I do previously my own personal live streaming and share some personal stories about myself, about yourself. The good thing here is I already shared it before, and I don't know if you remember it. I think I've shared to you that I start practicing English by saying out loud since I was young. I always read all the big advertisements when I go out with my parents, and I read it loud. So I realized when I arrive in Vietnam, I do the same thing. Even though I don't know the Vietnamese tones or accents, I actually practice it over time. And whenever I try to speak with my Vietnamese friends, my colleagues, even my students, like, oh, Miss Yellow can speak Vietnamese. Very good. Hi, Wa. All right. So okay, I need to pause now and let's check some comments here. Thank you so much for coming, joining us in our live stream. All right, thank you. Yes and no. Okay, so if you haven't practiced it, practicing English only in your head, or you already started it, that's really perfect. Now let's practice it right now. All right. When someone asks you a question, here's a tip or trick. It's not really a trick. You can practice this very easily. When someone asks you a question and you feel nervous, breathe. Like a meditation, right? Breathe, then count 1 to 3. Don't count loud. If you want to, that's fine. So breathe, then count 1, 2, 3, and answer. That if you're still practicing. But if you think you're an expert, go. Who knows? You find yourself in the future talking in some speaking engagements or TED Talk. All right. Yes, I do every day while doing household chores. Very good, very useful. Yes, thank you. I thought I want to share this to everyone because it's very how you call that, a common practice of everyone in this world, I guess. Whatever language we are studying, whether we're studying Chinese or French or whatever language. Yeah? Okay. A moment of silence. Let's go now to practice. This is called live practice. What's your favorite time of the day? I'll give you 10 seconds. Don't edit. If you think there's a mistake, oops, don't do that. That's okay. No fixing. All right? What's your favorite time of the day? If I could think my favorite time of the day, to be honest, I don't know how to answer you. Probably having my coffee in the morning or sitting in a coffee shop having my perfect coffee, the V60 or hand brew. That's my perfect morning, I think. Or favorite time of the day, rather. I love dinner time. Oh, that's very nice. Sometimes I don't eat dinner. Okay. My favorite time of the day is dinner time. All right. What else? Midnight snacks. Bedtime. Oh, how come I'm not able to think about this? Who doesn't love bedtime? I actually comment Mr. Rian's live streaming about favorite time of the day as well, and I said bed rotting. What is bed rot? It's similar with 6-7 rot, or what else? Gen Z rot. It's like a fruit. If you keep it in a kitchen and you don't touch it, it will slowly rot. It will smell. It will turn black. That's rot. That's what happened as well if you keep scrolling or keep watching, endlessly watching videos on TikTok. That's why balance is very, very important. Okay, bedtime is perfect. That's a very good answer. Thank you, Miss Chan. All right, let's go to the next one. I love your answers. They're very simple but very powerful. Thank you. Okay, mini game number 3. My gosh, we have lots of game here. Okay, let's try to reflect. Which builds confidence faster? Okay, I will try to read it slowly. Thinking, you think first about speaking. You will just think about speaking. What if I speak in a group of people? What if you're just thinking? B, speaking for 5 seconds. I don't want to think about it. I will try. Just 5 seconds or 5 minutes. Namfoot, 5 minutes. I will try. Which one builds confidence faster? A or B? These are practical tips that will build your confidence. So what do you think? Is it A or B? Right. Let's see the answers. I think B is the correct answer. I love it. But sometimes when you say, I think, you're not sure with your answer. You need to be sometimes certain. To be certain, you have to change the manner of your vocabulary. Okay, a simple answer is showing like you're confident with your answer. B, I am sure. Right, let's show the answer now. And indeed, it's letter B. Why? Just like what I said earlier, feelings or thinking, they are abstract. There's something you cannot touch. They might fleet, they might change. But if you're doing it, it actually adds boost your confidence and say to yourself, oh my, hey, I did it today. Just 5 seconds. You should give yourself a big, a big round of applause. Okay, celebrate yourself. I love it, Miss Dian. Practice makes perfect. Of course, practice makes perfect. Love it. I agree, 100%. Dom Roy. Right. Unending games. Why I made games. Why I created a lot of games so that we could engage, we could sharpen your mind. We will not be stuck in one idea. We are practicing it. We are doing it. Thanks, Miss Cham. Miss Cham said, think before you speak. I love that. Yeah. So that's A. I love how you reframe your answer. I showed you the answer that A is not the correct answer here, but I'm not telling you that you're wrong. Maybe it's in a different context. Sometimes when we say something, you should understand the context, right? So I agree with you. Think before you speak. I love it. I love it. Okay. This one, you're going to drop your comment if you agree or disagree. You can simply say A means agree or D means disagree. It's fine. One thing I learned here in Vietnam, most of my local friends here, like years ago, they call me C. Why they try to use the first letter of my name only? I kind of make feel okay with it in the long run, and okay, so I do the same thing. What the locals doing, I also do the same thing. I think it's more natural. You agree? Okay. So agree or disagree, share your opinion. Waiting to feel confident slows progress. For example, I'm very nervous. I need my confidence to arrive. What if your confidence are stuck in a traffic? So your progress will not also move. It slows your progress. So do you agree with that? Waiting to feel your confidence slows progress? I think the answer is very obvious. Yes. Again, I think from the beginning of our live stream today, it's always action. Do the action. 5 seconds. It matters. Okay. Now we start building our confidence earlier. Let's try to do a little bit of grammar or creating a sentence. But I'll give you first a very simple formula. I want you to give me a short answer and add it with because. When I teach English to my primary students, they always give me 3-word sentences. And I understand. That is why they go to school, because they need to be guided. Teacher needs to show, this is how you do it. This is how you improve your sentence. And then your sentence can turn into a paragraph. And then your paragraph can turn into an essay. Because when they go to middle school, when they go to high school, they will write 1,000 essays and more, or more than that. And before they graduate from high school, they will write a research. Kids nowadays are very lucky. I start my research my research proposal when I was in university. But K-12 now are training students to write a research, which is very, very good innovation for our students because that's different from my time. Don't ask my age. Okay. Right. So you can start with I like mornings. That's a complete sentence. In your English lessons or English classes, you can say I like mornings or I go to school. I go to school. Is that enough? Yes, that's enough. Is that correct? Yes, that's correct. But what if you try to make your sentence a bit longer? I like mornings because they're quiet. Are mornings in Vietnam quiet? Maybe at 5 a.m. you can hear ban bao there. People vendors selling, especially if you live in District 1. They're selling ban bao, ban bao. Okay, based on my experience. In the Philippines, some mornings are not quiet because it's the same in Vietnam. Some roosters, chicken, trying to be your natural alarm clock, which is good. Okay, let's read some comments here. I like bedtime. Oh my God, I like you. I love you, Miss Cham. You are really consistent with your bedtime because that's my time to relax with my kids after a long day. Why not? Yeah, sure. Okay, I love it. Okay, I like bedtime because keep it coming. I think we're getting the hang of it, and we're having a very good conversations here. Okay, I'll I'll give you again 10 seconds silence from me. I'll let you process what I just said earlier. And you can type anything. You don't really have to follow. If you want to type something, what I said earlier, do it. Oops. Right. Now, after what I told you earlier, a simple formula, I want you to practice again one more time. I think somebody already answered this. The prompt is, what do you usually do in the evening? You must include because. We have answers. Another answer here. I like late night because it's time for myself. I love when you mention late. How late is your late night? Okay, we have two types of people. We have a night owl. Have you heard about that? And in the morning, we have early bird. But there is another name from the book of my favorite book author, Daniel Pink. His book title When. It's a science about time. So there are two types of people, night owl, and I forgot the other word for the morning, like lark or morning people. Early bird. Okay. So can you share to me what do you usually do in the evening and add because? For example, let's go to our mini game number 5. All right, I will wait for your answers first. Oh, we have the prompt already. Thank you for our moderator. If you see our moderator, thank you so much. They're also helping our live stream align to all of the viewers and all the tech behind this. They really did an awesome job. Okay. Answer this. What do you usually do in the evening? Must include because. Okay, let's move on and go to our mini game number 5. Broken sentences. Broken sentences. This sentence is not perfect. This sentence is need to be fixed. So it goes like, I like night because quiet. I think this is very common to many speakers whose English is not the first language. Like we hear this a lot from our local friends, right? So I want you to fix this sentence. Okay, I need to read this one comment. I usually work or study until 10 p.m., then check my social media accounts. After that, I go to sleep. That is a perfect time to sleep. Yep. But sometimes, do you sometimes find yourself sleeping at 7 because you are super tired? Okay. All right, let's try to fix this sentence. I'm going to show you the fixed one. You can say, I like the night, or the correct sentence rather is, I like the night because it's quiet. Yeah. Or we can change the night to nighttime, right? I like nighttime because it's quiet. I like nighttime because my work's done, right? I like nighttime because. So just using the word because, this conjunction really helps you to improve your skills in speaking English, right? All right, now, drum roll. Where can we get drum roll here? Public speaking. Oh no, is our English streaming everyday streaming getting harder? Not really. So public speaking. What do you know about public speaking? Have you experienced public speaking? My first experience in public speaking when I was a teacher, my first year as a teacher or second year, I was so embarrassed. So if you think you're not very confident at the moment, you're not alone. You have to start from somewhere. But if you don't do something about it, you'll stay there. So if you tell me, oh, Miss Yellow, why you speak so confidently? Well, I was not like this maybe 20 years, 17 years ago. So what is public speaking? At this point, we will practice public speaking right here. Yeah? What's a challenge? I want you to write, instead of speaking, of course, we cannot do that. I want you to write 2 to 3 sentences introducing yourself. Earlier, before our live streaming started, I introduced to you myself, but in a different way. But there's no, I have a formula here. You can switch the formula that I will give to you. It's this. You start with your name. Hi, I'm Maria. Number 2, what's your daily activity? Hi, I'm Maria. I manage my home full-time. I manage my home full-time, meaning you're a full-time mom. Or, hi, I'm Maria. I'm a teacher. It's a very simple answer. And number 3, one goal. Hi, I'm Maria. I manage my home full-time. I want to speak English confidently. Or you can change that. It's up to you. Okay, this time I'm going to give you 1 minute. Right. Let me adjust my timer. 1 minute for you to write your introduction about yourself. All right, let's see the answers here. So for those who just came in, I know at this moment, some of you are working in an office or teaching or a full-time parent or managing your business, managing your remote business, a VA. If you just came in and joined our live stream, welcome. And you can stay with us for any minute you like and try to introduce yourself in the comment box. Just hello, I'm, that's it. Okay? All right, let's go now to our mini game number 6. Mini game number 6. Things we were going to do. I want you to finish this sentence. I was going to practice English, but, oh no, I think this sounds very familiar. I want to practice English, but. What's your but? What is your but? You know, awareness is the first step to change. Maybe you don't realize or you're not aware that you just keep stalling your plan. I want to do this, but you never done it. What's wrong? What's wrong with me? But if you are going to talk this to yourself, I was going to practice English, but that's a first step for your change because you have an awareness. You're aware what's wrong with it and you're willing to change it. So awareness is the first step to change. So let's change that. I understand some of you probably your mind goes blank, meaning you don't know how to speak right away, or you don't know how to continue your conversation. Like, oh my God, what I'm gonna say next? When your mind goes blank, you can start with, well, I'm kinda busy, but that's one example. I think we've already taught you this the past few days. Or let me think. These are just examples when your mind goes blank. You don't know how to talk, how to speak next, how to continue the conversation. Or that's a good question. Hey, I love that. That's also another way. We call this as fillers. I think we've taught you this fillers the entire live streaming this week, and these are tools, confidence tools, not mistakes. So don't try to name this as a mistake. It's very normal, and this is a very helpful tool for you to use when you're talking to other people. I'll give you 10 seconds to like think back what you can remember since we begin this live streaming. You wanted to share it in our comment thread. Go on. Share it in the comment thread. Okay, we are still talking about handling mind blanks. Let's practice. What makes you happy? Like genuinely happy, not fake happy, no. What makes you happy? You can use the filler like, you can pause. That's okay. No rush. No rush. What makes you happy? Start with the filler. Well, you can move your body while playing with my cats makes me feel happy. Let me think. You can also start with let me think. So what makes you happy? You can share it in our comment box. Try to use the filler that I provided to you. Thank you. Right. There is a purpose why I was silent again. Because this is our next activity. Find the differences. Which sounds more confident? Letter A, silent, not speaking at all. Or letter B, let me think, I'd say family time. What is this? The context is answering the question that I asked you earlier. And if you give me silence, for example, you did not reply on the comment box, your answer is A. If your answer, yeah, let me think, I'd say family time, or I'd say my girlfriend or my boyfriend. Yeah, that makes you happy. Or I'd say my friends. At least you are trying to say something, not giving somebody silence. All right. Of course, obviously, the answer is letter B. Silent can be an answer, but it doesn't sound confident. When I am silent here, it's because that was intentionally done by me to give you a chance to type your answer. That's a different context. Now, I'm giving again another example of context. So silence can be good, silence can be not okay. Right? So letter B wins every time. Every time. Now, let's go back. We started with our topic today with courage. And let's try to review because I think we have a few more topics to go through, and then that's it. So we start with building your courage to speak, building your confidence, and don't forget your 3-second rule. I really encourage you to screenshot like, oh, this is good. Thank you, Miss Yellow. This is good. Oh, hold on. Let me pause. Miss Tan, thank you for your comment. Miss Tan said, let me think. I feel happy when my mom cooked for me a really delicious plate of spaghetti. Oh, that is absolutely wonderful. Oh, I can imagine. Now, okay, I'm a mother and I'm a very busy mom. I actually love when my daughter spaghetti for me. It's it's a different scenario from Miss Chan, Miss Tan. Sorry. Thank you for sharing this. Again, screenshot 3-second rule. It can be used by anyone. Breathe, count 1 to 3, and answer. That's how you answer. Oh, we have new viewers at the moment. Hello, Miss or Mr. Hung. Hello, Hung Wai. Hello, how are you? Thank you for being here in our live streaming. At the moment, I'm just going through our previous topics before I will go to our next activity. Okay, so we were talking about habit, how confidence affects your progress, and how to make short sentence into longer one to make it much more interesting. And also, I did encourage you to public speaking, right? Public speaking through typing your answers there in the comment box. Right. Now, let's try to reply. I want you to look over on the comment box there and press reply and encourage someone. Peer encouragement thread. I'm not gonna give you a prompt here. Just go to the comment thread on your phone. For example, Miss Chan said, let me think. You can tell Miss Tan, you're doing great, or that's amazing. That's your challenge now. Comment to someone in the comment box or comment thread now. Do it. Not later, now. Like you can also comment like, hey, I'm doing that too. Same here, same. Why I ask you to do that? It's of course supporting each other, because sometimes when you are replying on social media, it seems like you're alone. But when you try to acknowledge other people comment, you're supporting them, right? Like you're doing great, and or hey, I'm doing that as well. So positive replies only, right? This is a courage zone. This space is a safe space. So go check the comments on the comment box on TikTok and FB and reply a comment to somebody, whether you know that person or not. I'll give you 10 seconds. All right. Well done, everyone. Well done. You're really doing a great job. Really good. Okay. All right. My favorite part is an image. Answering advertisement. It's a mini role play. Let's see how we can do this. I want you to write one sentence responding to this advertisement or ad. As you can see in the picture, there's a teacher teaching to different students, teaching grammar rules. And it says in the ad, free English class. Speak confidently in 30 days. So what's your reply? Remember, it's free. Write one sentence, one phrase, not one word. Respond to the ad. For example, Victoria School offering you free English class. This is just a scenario, okay? The CEO might miss yellow what they should do. This is just an example. Free English class, speak confidently in 30 days. But you know what? We're offering you now free English class here. Oh no, you should not miss it. This is free. You just need to spend some time with us and engage with us through comment box. It's free. Who doesn't like free? Minfi. Free. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Anyone replies to our ad here? If someone's offering you free that could be useful for you, what will you do? It's free. Right. Oh, okay. We're almost there. Almost there. This time, I want to check your confidence. Be honest. Just simply type your number, okay? From 1 to 5, how confident do you feel speaking? In comments right now. 6? From 1 to 5, how confident do you feel speaking? In comments right now. That's very simple. Just simply type your number. If you feel 1, that's all right. You can always try again later or tomorrow. But, try it now. Keep your numbers coming. Well, in case there are very important topics that you wanted to review, or you haven't saved the topic that I shared to you, I will go back again from the beginning and do your screenshot. Miss Tram said just to, I think I need to practice more. See, this is why I want you to comment, because it's not my personal opinion. I just want to give a very constructive and encouragement. Sometimes when we use the word just, I also used the word just earlier. So this is also for me. When you say just to, that doesn't speaks confidence. That doesn't speak confidence. Oh my God. You can say to, but I understand you are still not sure. That's fine. That's fine. I think I need to practice more. Yes. Yeah, that's right. And if you think that way, of course, you need to take an action. Right? So if you think it's 2, your goal tomorrow is 3, Miss Tram. That's your goal. You don't want to stop in number 2. Right. Please, you can try to scroll down and up in our comment boxes, reply to other people, encourage them. That will be one of the best things you can do today, I guess. So let's go back to our recap to the lessons. Today, we're talking about courage, how to build your speaking skills, and what else? We have 3-second rule. What is that again? If you are in my classroom, what is that again? 3-second rule. You're welcome, Ms. Tram. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. Count 1 to 3 in your mind. and answer. When somebody is, or if you are in an interview, work interview, you are nervous, you don't know. Sometimes if you're scared, you forget the things you know how to answer. Don't worry, you're not alone. It also happens to me or to everyone or to everybody. So if that happens, always remember the 3-second rule. Breathe, count 1 to 3, and answer. What's the most common question in an interview? Okay, we have some common job interview questions here, like tell me about yourself. From the first question from a company employee, you're already scared. It's time for you to remember this. Breathe, count 1 to 3, and answer. If someone tells you, oh, tell me about yourself, oh, I love cats. That's not the right answer in a job interview. That's not our topic, but maybe next week, that could be one of our topics, how to answer properly in a job interview. That's a very good thing to discuss. And after that 3-minute rule, we have this formula. Okay, first we talk about courage, then 3-minute rule, then a formula, short answer plus because. Okay, so you can, so the person that's listening to you will be more interested to listen to you. You just don't simply answer with a very short, simple answer. That could end a conversation right away, or could make the employer of the company not interested to you. So this is one of the tips that we give to you today. Courage, 3-second rule, and simple formula. Public speaking. Practice your English speaking in a public, right? Whatever scenario is that, just do it. And introducing yourself, we have just simple three tips for you to do it. Just introduce your name, what you're doing, and your goal. What's your purpose? That's a very good start for you to talk about yourself. And don't forget to encourage others as well. You don't want to talk about yourself only, like, okay. So don't forget our topic today. Action creates confidence. And thank you so much for everyone for choosing action today. You really did a great job. Thank you. Bye. No more? That's the fun part. You think you're still